This is our little kitty, Chloe. She's about 17 years old. It's end of March, getting toward the end of March. She was diagnosed back in December of 2016 with chronic renal failure. She's progressively getting worse and worse, but she has been a tough kitty. She's the sweetest kitty you've ever could come across. Never bitten anybody, scratched anybody. Of course, she has no front claws. But we don't believe in that. That was a long story, but anyways. So about 2 weeks ago, we thought it was time that we made a decision. She was hiding in a closet in the bathroom upstairs. But then she started eating better and coming out more. Right now she's out in the bedroom on her favorite pillow. They used to be downstairs out the window. But my point is this: when you get to the point where you know it's time to let go, she's drinking, but this cat would eat and eat and eat and eat. She was an eater. Now she's gotten to the point she's just licking food. There's two. This is what I've done this morning just to try to get her to eat. I've got cans everywhere. You'll see a stethoscope because I used to be in the medical field, so I'm familiar with, I was a doctor of chiropractic, so I'm familiar with sounds, auscultation sounds of heart and lungs and whatnot. I don't think she's in immediate distress, but I know she's uncomfortable. And I think today's going to be the day we have to make that god-awful decision. You just wish that they'd go to sleep and not wake up, but that obviously is not going to happen. And I'm not going to let her suffer or get to the point where she's having seizures or whatnot because of malnutrition. We've been keeping track of her weight. It's continually gone down. And even though she's still receptive to love and purrs, and I've slept here for 3 nights on the floor with her. But she's just miserable. And she's just walks by the food. And she's probably going to go try to drink some water. But I guess the point of this video is you'll know when it's time. The quality of life is miserable. And they say it's better a day early than a day late. It's hard. You see her still drinking water and purring when you pet her. But she's wasting away and her stomach is just growling. She's very unsteady on her feet. Sometimes she's actually falling over. So it's just not fair to let her go on anymore. For all you animal lovers who have to make this decision, it's the hardest decision you'll ever have to make. But you see, she's drinking, but that's a product of her kidney failure, extreme thirst, and excessive urination. And before it gets to the point where, she's been literally defecating maybe once a week. because she hadn't been eating anything. So we just can't let it go on anymore. It's some could have said we probably should have done it 2 weeks ago, but she had a rally where she came out a couple days ago. We brought her downstairs. She jumped in and out of her chair, which is a pretty good chair. It's an office chair, like 4 times. That's where she used to love to lay. And she spent all day downstairs with us. So we've been very lucky to have 2 more weeks with her. But we're going to miss her. Little Chloe, you're a sweet girl. But I'm driving myself crazy with this food thing. And I mean, I've tried everything. And she has no interest. She'll start licking, and even just the licking, it must hit her stomach and make her nauseous. She's also licking her lips a lot, which means that they're nauseous, not feeling good. So if you see that in a cat, where they're licking their lips a lot. So we've had as many as 10 at one time. We do not have that many now. They've all been rescues. And we love cats. They're great animals. They're great pets. You see, she's still at her water bowl. She also has another fountain in there. And Chloe. Come here, Chloe. Come on. She's such a pretty girl, such a sweet girl. But literally, she'll sit in a corner or sit right at the wall. She's been blind mostly blind for months. But she'll go in that corner and just sit in the corner. And in that closet in there is where she's been. On the other side of that, there's 2 litter boxes, a litter robot and another big one. She's literally gone in there and been pretty much spending her days in there. But anyways, I just wanted to make this video to kind of give you peace of mind. If you're at this point, then you'll know it's time. It doesn't make it any easier, but you'll just know it's time. 73.